Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Wait. Hi, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's just 3 of us today. There's probably more coming on. Let me just text them. You haven't recorded yet, right?
I'm recording because it's automatic recording.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'll just send a reminder to the...
Yeah. Cool. Hello.
Start in 5 minutes. I'm sending a reminder to the class. Hi, Lobsang. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you all?
Were you able to get the script off Minsal?
I did. But what about the script of today? Is it available there?
Yeah, the script. Nancy's gonna. She sent it. I'll send it to the group right now.
Okay, okay. It's not on the website, right?
No, I think the script after she does the whiteboard, I'll take notes and then I'll put it on the website.
Yeah, that's good idea. Yeah.
Okay. Because you usually adds more, so then I'll do a collective one and then I'll put it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have a question. Which one do you use? You know how you use this whiteboard and then you erase it? Which app is that?
No, it's just in Zoom. So you have share your screen and there's an option called share your, like using whiteboard.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. That's useful.
Sounds good.
I've never heard of that website before.
Zoom?
This website, I have never heard of it before.
Where are you based right now?
Right now, I'm in my college. Even where am I? It is in Indiana State.
Oh, you're in Indiana. Okay. So you are 1 hour behind East Coast. 2 hours.
I think. Oh, where is East Coast? I'm not sure.
New York. New York.
Oh, we have the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry. Give me one.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Maybe in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like there are a lot of people who can't attend this time.
I think so. I think it's some bad weekend here. You know what it is? It's actually Super Bowl tomorrow. Well, actually today's Saturday, so yeah, I don't know what the reason is.
Yeah.
You're at Indiana State or Indiana University?
It's in Indiana State, but my college is like a really small college.
Which is?
It's Olam College.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Olam College.
That's really, and what's your major?
I just declared my major actually, neuroscience.
Wow.
I'm struggling.
You is actually a science student too.
Yeah, I don't. The other stuff are not my thing, you know.
Yeah. You're interested in neuroscience too, no? You?
Sorry?
You.
I'm doing physics.
You're physics, yeah.
Oh yeah, you.
Yeah.
Where are you, Aja?
Today I'm in Washington, D.C.
Ah.
Yeah, I've been moving like every day.
Yeah, I saw like many pictures of you, like you travel a lot of places. Sometimes you're in India, I'm like, oh my God, I want to go back to India.
Where in India are you from?
I'm from Tibet, but I live in India with my uncle. I was in TCB till my 10th grade.
Oh, wow, that's
Okay. And I saw pictures of you with my classmates in Bangalore. Yeah, because
that's with the book club. No,
the book club and GTS, right?
Yeah, the GTSU. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I think class is gonna start. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Hey, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I think there's a time lag. No problem. Okay, so let's start it. I think it's better for us to like just quickly review what we've learned in the past courses. Is it okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So say, 你好，
你好，
大家好。You still remember how to say like you like something? Like 我喜欢读书.
I mean, should I answer or ask question?
I'll just ask you questions and you can answer me. What do you like? 你喜欢什么?
我喜欢书.
You like books?
Yeah.
Like what kind of books?
Novel. How can I say novel?
That's 小说.
小说 yeah. 我喜欢小说. Yeah.
Yeah. And how many people are there in your family? 你家里有几个人?
我家有9个人.
9个人. 好。你今年几岁了? How old are you?
我12岁了.
And you're already in university?
How? Yes. It's my second year. 我大学2年级.
And you're 12?
Sorry?
Are you 12?
12? What's 12?
Are you 12 years old? 12. Are you 12 years old?
I can't.
So wait, you heard you say you're 12. She's asking, are you?
12岁. No, 21. How? 20.
Oh, that's 21. Okay.
Yeah, I was just flipping it around.
Instead of saying 21, you said you're 12.
Oh.
Yeah. 21 is
21. Yeah.
Yeah. 20. Yeah.
Can we take a quick attendance? I think there are 2 other students.
Okay, sure. Hello, who are the 2 others? Hello? Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Just say a word, okay? Thank you. Okay. So we're now trying to go back through what we've learned so far. And it's better for you just answer my
Ugan and Yiga, can you hear us? Can you hear you? Because we can't hear you.
Can everyone say a word?
你好。
喜欢
Good. Yeah, and so there's like still one that we can't hear.
There are two more, but I can't hear them. I don't know why. It's fine. I mean, as long as they can hear you.
Okay. Hopefully I can. Okay. And so who are your family members?
我家有我的妈妈、爸爸，弟弟，两个弟弟，奶奶、爷爷、
奶奶、
爷爷，uncle. How can I say it, uncle?
Oh, that's 叔叔。
叔叔，yeah, 叔叔。
Yeah. Sorry, there's some problem.
Ugan, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yiga, can you? Because we can't hear you, Yiga. I don't know if it's Yiga or if it's Terang.
Yeah. Yeah, so uncle is 叔叔 uncle.
Yeah.
Sorry. Good. So this evening, how do you say good evening?
晚上好。
晚上好，晚。Yeah. And how do you say good morning? 早上好，对，很好。不会是，就是 what's the meaning of 不会 ？Like I 不会 play tennis.
I don't play tennis.
Yeah, like I can't play tennis. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think you guys are all doing very good. And today we're going to do with the numbers, and it's gonna be really easy, so it won't be too stressful. So do you know how to count from 1 to 10?
Yes.
Do you know how to count from 1 to 10?
I mean, I can read it out, but I do not have it by heart. No.
Okay, your voice is a little bit small. Can you actually turn up your voice a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can. Thank you. Yeah. So let's start with 1 to 5. Okay. Wait for a minute. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, so the first one, that's E, so that's 1. E, that's 1. And R, that's 2. Yeah, 3, 3. And can you try to read the fourth one?
4.
Yeah, good. And the fifth?
5.
Yeah, good. Very good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, E. I'm sorry, are you saying something? I can't really hear you, sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I think there's some problem with my phone.
I still can't hear you. I'm so sorry.
That's okay, never mind.
Okay, thank you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to 10 is the sixth one? Okay, try. Yeah, good. And next.
7.
Yeah, good. And the 8.
8.
Good. And 9.
9.
Good. And 10.
10.
Yeah, that's all really good. So from 1 to 10, that's 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。
Yeah, that's good. But one thing is, the 6 is 6. It's not 6. 6 is like the second tone, but it's the fourth tone, so it's 6.
6.
Yeah, good. And 10 is the second tone, so it's 10. Yeah, good.
10.
So it's 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10. And 11 is like 11 in Chinese is like 10 plus 1, so it's 11. It's like 10 1. So
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you guess what is 12? Because
12.
yeah, it's not 21. And yeah. And then 13.
13.
Yeah, and 14.
14.
Yeah, 15, 15, 16, 16, and 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20. So 20 is like 2 plus 10. So how do you say that?
20.
Yeah, good. And it's also very easy to say 21 because 21 in Chinese is like 2 plus 10 plus 1. So can you like guess how to say 21? It's like 2 plus 10 plus 1.
21.
Yeah, that's right. So it's 2 plus 10 plus 1, so that's 21. And how do you say 22?
22.
Yeah, good. Yeah. And maybe 26.
26.
Yeah. And okay, 28.
28.
Yeah, that's good. And it's the same for 30. So 30 is like 3 plus 10. So 30 is
30.
yeah, good. And 33.
30.
No, 33 is what is 33? Can you guess it?
30.
33.
Yeah, good. 33 and 35.
35.
Yeah, it's really easy. And it's the same for 40, 50, 60, and 70, 80, and 90. Yeah, so I'll just say a number and you try to say it. Like 87.
80.
Yeah.
6. Oh, not 6.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 87 because 6 is 6. Yeah, or 87 is 87. And 94. 94.
94.
Yeah, good. 94, 94. It's really easy, right? Yeah, I think we can continue. And 100 in Chinese is 百. So 100, yeah, 百. Can you see here? So yeah, so it's 100.
100.
Yeah, because it's 100. And you remember when you have E before by, it's pronounced like E. So it's pronounced as the fourth tone. So it's 100, not 100. Yeah, it's 100. Yeah.
100.
Yeah. And can you guess what is 200?
200.
Yeah, good. It's all the same. Okay, so okay. Sorry, wait for a second. I need to change to the whiteboard. 好, yeah, 好. And so 0 in Chinese is 零. 零, that's 0. 零. 0 is 零. So when you want to say 101, so when you want to say 101, that's 100.
100
plus 0 plus 1, so that's like 100 plus 0 plus 1. So 101 is 101. Yeah, it's 101. And when you want to say 110, that's like 100 plus 10. And do you know how to say it?
110
Yeah, it's actually 100. And we say that 10. I don't know why, but it's just like that. So it's 110. Like 100. Sorry. 10. My computer is not working well now. So and if you want to say shortly, you don't have to say the 10. So you can just say 110, and that's 110. You can just say 110. Yeah, that's like a short way of saying 110. And if you want to say 113, that's 113. So that's 100 plus 10 plus 3. That's 100. Sorry. What's wrong with my computer today? 110.
For foreigner, 100 sounds like 101 to me.
100, like 101?
Yeah. 101 sounds like 100 to me. Like 100 is 100 and is just 1.
Yeah. But that's like a normal way of we saying that, like a short way.
Right.
So
I think that's what we'll get confused because 110 in English you say 110 or 110.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can say 110 if you like. It also works. Like, but if you want to say it like short in a short way, it's just 110. Yeah.
Can you say 110? No.
No, you can't say 110.
Okay.
Yeah.
110.
Yeah, you can only say 110 and 110. You can't say 110. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I know. And 113 is 113. And can you try to say 118?
118.
118. Yeah, 118. Yeah, that's right. And 120, that's 100. Oh, sorry, my computer is not working. Yeah. Yeah, and 120 is 110. No, sorry, 120. So that's like 100 plus 20. So that's 120. If you also want to say it in a short way, you can also say 120. It's like 110. You can also say 120. Yeah, good. 120. And can you try to say 126?
126.
Yeah, that's 126. Yeah, that's good. 126. Yeah. And let's see, 139.
139.
Yeah, 139. Yeah, it's 139. So it's all really easy. And if you want, and it's the same for 200, 300, and up to 1,000. Sorry, what did you say? Oh, sorry. Yeah, so it's also the same for 200, 300, 400, up to 1,000. So 1,000 in Chinese is 一千，sorry，一千。So 1,000 in Chinese is 一千。Yeah. And so can you guess how to say 1,001? Sorry. 1,001.
That's 10,001.
Oh, sorry. 1,001.
1001.
So you have to use the zero because 1,001 is like 1,010. So you have to use a zero. So you should say 1,001. 1,000 plus 0 plus 1. So whenever you see like 1,001 or 101 or 1,000,001, you always use ling for the single one. If you don't put ling before, and then it's 1,010 or 1,010.
Oh.
Yeah. So how do you say 1,010?
1001.
No. 1,010. If you want to say a single one, you always have to say, you always have to put zero before. But if you want to say 1,010, you only need to say 1,001. 1,010. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, this is too confusing. That's 1,010. 1,010. That's 1,010.
1001.
Yeah. And if you have, oh my God, why I'm not logged into? Okay. Can you see me now? Because I think my connection just.
We can see your screen perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you want to say, 1,100, that's 1,000. That's 1,100. So it's like 1,100. 1,100. You can also say 1,001 because when you have a number like right next to the highest like the highest position of number, you can also just you don't have to say the last character. You can just say 1,001. Yeah, so that's it. Or you can just say 1,100 if that's easier for you. So 1,100 is 1,100. And can you try to say 2,209?
Okay.
That might be a bit difficult. Yeah, so here's the problem. When you're saying like numbers bigger than 1,000, like start with a 2, you don't use R. You don't use R, you use 两, which is another way of saying two. Use 两, which is also two. 两 use two. Yeah, 两. So when you're trying to say 2,209, you can say 2000. That's 2,000. And 200, that's 200. And 零, that's 0. And 九, that's 9. So that's 2209.
So when do you use R? When do you use 两?
So when you're saying numbers bigger than 1,000, you use 两 when the number starts with 2. Like numbers bigger than 1,000. You can also use 两 for 100. But if the number is bigger than 1,000, you have to use 两. But if it's less than 100, you can use both 两 and R.
But then if it's also two people, you don't say R, 两, right?
Oh yeah, that's another problem. So if it's two people, you only say 两. And so if it's two people, okay. So if it's two people, and that's 两个. How do you call 个? Like it's something that you put behind a number when you're like trying to describe a certain number of object. But I don't think you have that in like English. How do you extend that?
It's a suffix that you add. I don't know the exact translation. It's more like it's a measure number.
Yeah, so it's like
a measure word in English. Yeah.
Yeah, so 个 is a measure word. When you're trying to describe the number of that object, you have to like add this character. I don't know, like add this thing behind the number. Like for different object, you have different measure word. That's all I can say. So when you say two people, you have to say 两个人. Like so in the between 个 is like a measure word. Yeah. 两个人. Yeah, so 个 is a measure word.
So in English, you have one school or two schools, right? We have those singular and plural. In Chinese, you don't have those S system. So that's why I think this is the reason why you also add these measure words.
I don't know. I think maybe it's a little bit different or maybe. Yeah. Sorry, my computer is not working well now. So 个 is a measure word. So you can use it to describe people when you say that's like two people, and you say 两个人 when it's also like when it comes to fruits. You can also say like two apples. When it's two apples, you say 两个. Yeah, 两个苹果. You have to add 个 between it. So it's 两个苹果. That's two apples. Which is so 苹果 is apple.
When we describe there like more than 1,000 people, do we still use 个?
You also use that. You say 1,000个人, which is 1,000 people. So 苹果 is apple. 苹果 is apple. 苹果 is apple. And there's no singular or plural form. It's all the same for apple. So when you say 3 apples, it's still 3个苹果. But if you're trying to say 2 horses, that's different. If you're trying to say 2 horses, that's 两匹马. So the measure word is different depending on the object. So that's 两匹马. So P is the measure word. P is the measure word. I'll just use MW. And 马 is horse. So 2 horses is 两匹马. That's different. 两匹马.
两匹马.
Yeah. And it's only like P is only used for horse. For other animals, you use another word that is 只, which is 只, 只, 只. Sorry. It's also a measure word. So it's for other animals, like animals other than horse. 只, use 只. So when you're trying to say 2 chickens, that's 两只鸡. 2 chickens, that's 两只鸡. And 鸡 is chicken. Sorry. Yeah, 鸡 is chicken. Good. Do you want to know the measure word for other things? You can just give me an example and I can tell you how to say it.
A cup of water, a cup of coffee.
A cup of coffee, that's bay. So bay, literally in English, that's cup. So that's bay. Bay, that's cup. So when I say like a cup of water, that's 一杯水, and water is 水. 水, which is water. Water. Oh, sorry. Water. 水, that's water. So that's 两杯水. And 个 is the most common used. So you can use 个 for most object like television or books. You can also use you can use 个 for like 60% of objects. It really depends on different situations. You can also use 个 for like balls. So yeah.
Since we learned the numbers, can you help the students with telling time?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then what year they were born in? So if somebody wants to say I was born in 1990, how would they use that?
And the month and date, okay.
Yeah. So it'd be nice if they could have some sentences to practice the numbers that they just learned.
Yeah, sure. So if you want to say like years, you just say it separately. So you don't say I was born in 1997. I don't say I'm born in 1997 in Chinese. I say I was born in 1997年, which is 1997, which is just 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 7. I say I was born in 1997年. Okay. Sorry. Plus 7. And I add 年, which is year. 年. So which year did you born? Can you tell me a year so I can?
1989.
It'll be better if you can tell me in Chinese.
Oh, 1989 1989.
1989. Is that what you want to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So that's 1989年. Yeah. That's really easy. And also, if you want to say which month you were born in, that's 月. 月. 月, which is month. Sorry. Month. That's 月. 月. So when you're saying which month, so January is just 一月. It's just 一月, which is like 1 month. It's just 一月. And February, it's 二月. And you don't use 两, so you don't use 两. You can't use 两. You can only use 二 for February. So February is 二月. Yeah. So I'm born in August, so that's just 八月. And for the dates, we'll use, sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my computer today. It's not really working well. So it's 日. Oh, what? 日. So that's day. 日, that's day. That's day. So I'll just give an example. It's so difficult to use my computer today. So, like, I'm born in, say, 14th of August of 1997. So I'll say I was born in 1997年. Sorry. I'll say I was born in 1997年8月14, which is 14 日. I'll say I was born on 1997年8月14日, and that's my birthday. So can you also try to say your birthday?
So how do you say the full sentence? Like, I was born in...
Yeah, so 我, y'all know that's you. Okay, I won't write the pronunciation down. 我出生. Oh, I think we taught that like last course. We say this is birth or born.
Yeah. Talk 出生地.
Yeah, that's birth or born. 出生. And you say 在. We also mentioned this. 在 is like at. 在 is at. And then you, what? Wait, why? Sorry. And then you add the date after this. So it's 我出生在1997年8月14日. 在 Oh my god. 我出生在1997年8月14日. 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 And that's the way you say your birthday. Oh, my computer is really slow. Well, you can also say your birthday is, how to say my? How to say my?
我的
Yeah. 我的 and birthday is 生日。
生日
So it's 生 is birth and 日 is date. So 生 is birth and 日 is date. So 生日 is birthday. Oh. 我的生日，生日，我的生日。And how do you say is? Because you have to say my birthday is. How do you say is?
是
Yeah, 是. So you say my birthday is and add a date. And I'll say 我的生日是1997年8月14日. That's how I say my birthday. So I say my birthday is 1997年8月14日. 我的生日是1997年8月14日. 或者 like where I'll say 我出生在1997年8月14日. Okay, good. So can you try to say your birthday? Like ask, when is your birthday? Can you try to answer me?
我的生日在1997年1岁 January 1月 Yeah, 1月
Sorry.
20日
Yeah, good. 1月20日. Okay, that's good. So your birthday is at 1997, January the 20th. The 10th. The 20th or the 10th.
20th
Yeah, January the 20th. That's good. So your birthday is at 1997, January the 20th. Good. Yeah. So how to ask your birthday? That's 你的生日是哪天? So that's like a question. So question. How do you say a question? Question.
问题
Yeah. 问题. Oh. Sorry, my computer is stuck. Okay. Oh, why? Do you know how to say you, like 你?
You, yeah, me.
Yeah, you is 你. Oh, I'm so sorry, my computer is stuck. Okay, so yeah. Oh,
Maybe you can just talk today. We'll send them the script later.
okay.
Yeah, just talk.
So you is 你, and so do you know how to say yours? Like, so my is 我的. So yours is, can you guess how to say yours?
你的
Yeah, that's right. So 你的 is yours. Or your birthday, your. That's 你的. So when you ask, you say when is your birthday, but in a different order, we say 你的生日, we say your birthday at the beginning. So we'll start with 你的生日. 你的生日, that's your birthday. 然后 and then we'll say 是, which is, and then we'll say 哪天, and that's which is which day. That's 哪天是哪天? So that's a question. So when you're trying to ask someone's birthday, you say 你的生日是哪天? Like when is your birthday? I'll type the sentence.
是哪天？
Yeah, 你的生日是哪一天？ I'll type in Chinese again. 你的生日是哪天？Because 天 is also day.
Okay.
天 is also day.
So is it the
天
same
is
Tian
also.
as- So is it the same Tian as heaven?
Okay, so the difference between 天 and day, that's really difficult to distinguish these two. So yeah, it just depends on different word. Like when you are asked like which day is your birthday, you say 你的生日是哪一天? You can also say 你的生日是哪日? You can also say 哪日? You can also say that. But it's just, it will be a little bit strange because people usually don't say that. Like I think 天 is more oral, like it's more commonly used. But when you try to say a date, you don't use 天. You never use 天 for a date. Like when you're trying to say today is February the 3rd, you never use 天. You don't say 2月3天. You say 2月3日. You never use 天 for date. So 天 is never for date. It's never for date. You can't use 天 for date. I think that's the difference. Yeah, you just can't use 10 for date. And okay, so let's try to ask something more. So when you're trying to ask how like 你的 like, do you know how to ask what's your hobby? No.
爱好
But we can,
你的爱
yeah. So start with 你的, because what's your hobby? Like you start with 你的, and then you ask hobby. How to say hobby?
爱好
Yeah, and say 爱好, and then you say is.
是你的爱好
Yeah. 你的爱好是你的爱好是你的 sorry 你的爱好是 and then there's what's your hobby? So what in Chinese is 什么什么什么
什么
什么 么 is like there's no tone. It's like there's no tone of 么, so you just have a very light sound. 么什么 Yeah. 你的爱好是什么？对 Yeah, that's 你的爱好是什么？
爱好是什么
Yeah. You can ask like I'll say what's your address? What's your address? So I'll tell you how to say address. Address is 住址. Sorry, 住址. 住址. That's address. 住址. 住址. And how do you say what's your address?
你的住址是什么
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, so you just change 爱好 to 住址, so that's what's your address. What's your address? And you can also ask what's your nationality, and so but maybe that's not quite useful. So, oh, my computer's stuck again. Yeah. So you can also ask nationality. okay, which is 国籍 yeah 国籍旗yeah, that's 国旗. And in Chinese, when someone is talking to you, like you can't hear them clearly, you can also say 什么, like what. That's the same way you use in English. You can just ask them what, like 什么. When someone's talking to you and you can't hear them clearly, you can just ask them 什么. Yeah. And let's say, so that's date, and let's say about time. So hour in Chinese, that's 时. Yeah, that's hour. A minute is 分. Fun. And second is 秒. So that's hour, minute, and second. 十分秒.
That's good. So we have 10 minutes. Should we have them practice reading or saying or trying sentences using all these words?
Okay. So do you guys want to practice saying all these sentences? Or do you want to say something and you can just tell me and I'll tell you how to say it?
Maybe try sentences so that they can repeat after you. I find that really helpful when I'm learning the language.
Okay.
So our goal is to get them to become basic conversationalists in Chinese. So if you could do, like, let's say, I was born in this year, this is my age, and I need to be somewhere at this time. And
okay, so
would
let's
that be
start
helpful, guys?
Okay. Yeah. So I'll try to start with a conversation with you guys. So I'll start with 你的生日是哪一天?
Sorry.
Do you know what's that mean?
When is your birthday?
Yeah, when is your birthday? Can you answer me in Chinese? Like one by one.
Oh,
So first you say 我的生日, right? When you respond?
yeah.
Yeah, when you respond, you say my birthday. 我的生日. 我的生日. And you say is.
是
Yeah. And then you say your birthday.
1997年
Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah.
1月1日20日
Yeah, that's good. So that's 1997 and I think I've heard you 1989年 but I can't hear like what's the month and date. 1989年.
So I have a question. So when you say 你的生日是哪天, does that mean what is your date of birth, or is it asking what is your birthday?
Oh, what's the difference between these two questions?
The difference is when someone asks you when is your birthday, you don't usually say 1999 January 2nd. I think people usually say, oh, my birthday is December 5th.
I think there's no difference in China. Like when you say, like when there's a birthday, you can answer both. You can answer with the year or without a year.
Okay.
Yeah. Like we don't have that difference in Chinese. You can just like you can either answer me like with the month and only the month and the date, or you can just answer me with the year. Yeah. It's up to your choice. Yeah. So, okay. 你今年几岁了? 你的年龄是什么? 你的年龄是什么? Can you guys understand me? 你的年龄是什么? So 你的 is like your and 年龄. Do you guys know 年龄? We've said it last time. 年龄.
Ending is the age, right?
Yeah. So 你的年龄 is like your age. 是什么?
Oh, what is your age?
Yeah, what is your age? 你的年龄是什么? What is your age? Can you answer me in Chinese?
我的年龄28。
Yeah, but you have to put the 是 between 28 and 年龄 because you have to say is. Yeah.
我的年龄是28。
Yeah. And there's like a more oral way to say it. You can say 我 like 我今年which is this year. It's 今年 it's this year. And you don't have to put 是 behind. You can just put your year, like your age. You can just say your age. You don't need the 是. Yeah. That's a more oral way to say that. 我今年 like 28. That's I'm 28 years old. 我今年28. Or 我今年21. That's I'm 21 years old. Yeah. It's a more common way of saying your age. Yeah. 我今年28. 我今年21. And I'll also ask, 你的国籍是什么?
我的国籍藏族人。我的是国籍藏族人。
Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, 西藏. Yeah, 你是西藏人. Yeah, that's your nationality.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I won't really ask like what's your address, but you should know like when I'm asking like 你的住址是什么, I'm asking your address. Yeah. So, guess it is like, let's just talk a little bit about hour, minute, and second. So when you're trying to say like now it's 11, like for me it's 11 o'clock. So I say, oh, you can also say 点 for hour. You can also say 点. So when you're trying to say it's 11 o'clock, you say 点. When you're trying to telling someone time, you use 点 for hour. But when you're trying to say that it's like it's an hour or it takes me an hour, you use 时. Is it clear? Yeah. So when you're trying to telling someone the time, you use 点. And when you're trying to say it has taken me an hour, it use 时. Yeah. So I'm trying to say it's 11 o'clock, so I say it's 11点. And 11 is 11, so it's 11点. And if it's 5 o'clock, I say it's 5点. So 5 is 5, so I say 5点. And for minute and second, there's no difference, like no other character to say minute or second. You just use 分 and 秒. So I want to say it's 5:30. I say it's 5点30分. So it's like 5点 is 5 o'clock, and 30 is 30, and 分 is minutes. So I say it's 5点30分.
5点30.
Yeah. Or you can also say it's 5点半. So 半 is for half. You don't have to, so you can also say 5点半, which is 5:30. 5点半. That's 5:30. And you want to say 11:30, that's 11点半. And 8:30 is 8点半. Like that's a short way of saying it. And you can also use 一刻. 一课 一课 that's 15 minutes. That's a quarter. 一课 Oh, sorry. So 一课 is 15 minutes, which is a quarter. So if you want to say 5 o'clock, 15 minutes, that's 五点一课, which is 5 o'clock, 5:15, 五点一课. Yeah. But you only use that, sorry?
Sorry, how do you say 45?
45, you just say 45. You say like 45.
Okay.
You don't say a quarter to or like you can say 3/4, but that's not commonly used. You usually just say 45, and you never say a quarter to like 6 o'clock. You never say that.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no usage of to like to the next hour. No. Yeah. Yeah. So if you want and
AM and PM, I think, right?
yeah, and do you know how to say afternoon? 下午 that's afternoon. 下午 that's PM, which is afternoon. That's PM, which is afternoon. And you also say 上午 which is morning, AM. But unlike English, you don't use PM and AM after the time. You put them before the time. So if you want to say 5 o'clock AM, you say 上午5点 instead of 5点上午, you say 上午5点. And if you want to say 3 o'clock PM, you say 下午3点. Just 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 下午3点. That's 3 o'clock PM. And you just put these two before the time. Yeah. So they're all before the time. We also use 24 hours. You can also use 24 hours. Mm-hmm. Is it good? Yeah, I think the time is up. So just message me if you have more questions. I'll answer you. Yeah. Just message in the chat. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
And should we send them the homework here or in the group chat?
In the group chat, I think it will be better.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.